Sourcing a product, finding a supplier. Is that something that you've dealt with before? Well, if you're doing Amazon FBA, of course you have. It's something that a bunch of people get stuck on all the time, but you know what? We're here to fix it. Stick around and find out how to do it.
Guys, how about that intro? My man is a stud, and he probably hooked you to watch the rest of the video, which was our goal. So we are going to talk about suppliers. We're going to talk about the A to Z steps, how to do it, how to like talk to these people, how to get samples, how to order your product, how to negotiate with these people. We're just going to really go through it because we get a ton of questions about this, and there doesn't seem to be like a comprehensive guide out there.
No.
So let's just go. Let's go from the start.
All right. Well, I mean, before you can source a product, you got to find a product, right?
Yeah.
So we're actually going to pull up the computer, and we're actually going to be talking while Kale's doing some stuff on the computer. Yeah. We're both going to talk us through it, right? But Kale actually found this product for another product research video of ours.
Yeah.
It's going up. It may already be up. I'm not sure when this is going to be uploaded.
Yep.
But magnetic board. So we found a product.
Yeah, so the magnetic board, I mean, I wouldn't say this is the best product we ever found, but it's a decent example. So we ran Jungle Scout, we found this product. Now, when we go to Alibaba, the first...
Alibaba is where you go to find suppliers.
Yeah, this is where you find suppliers. So as you can see, I've already looked for this, and I just search up magnetic whiteboard. So the first thing you want to do is just start talking to suppliers and start trying to get pricing. So I want to show you guys how we do this and how we've done it for all of our products. So it's really simple. You just find the pictures that look pretty much the same as what you want to sell. So the best seller kind of looks like...
Hey, Kel, like can I ask you a question? Are you screen recording right now?
Yeah, I recorded it.
Just making sure.
Yeah. So, you know, it's a magnetic whiteboard. So you know what a whiteboard looks like. So here's a magnetic whiteboard, and we're just going to hit contact supplier. And all I'm going to do, honestly, it's really simple. So I'm just going to walk you through as I type this about what I would say. So, hello. I have a successful Amazon store. So just say, hey, look, I sell on Amazon. This is what I do. Can you please tell me the price of 100 units plus shipping to my address? So put your address. I just made that blank, but put your address. Please do not respond to this email unless you can answer that question. So why do I do that? Why do I get so aggressive right there? Well, from our experience and from all the times we've been talking to suppliers, we would say something more vague. We would say, hey, like, can you send us pictures of the product, or we're interested in your product, and they'll come back with all this different stuff that you have to weed through. And at the end of the day, really,
we don't want that.
Yeah, what are you trying to do with that first initial message?
Literally, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get a baseline on price that is the unit price plus shipping, so that we can make sure that our ROI is right, so that we can make sure that we're 200% ROI or more. That's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to figure out, get our baseline.
How much does this product cost? Like, you just want to know that. And so another little hack I do next is I'll just say, once you've answered that question, can you please send, and then I'll just do a list. So number one, pictures of the product and packaging. So the reason I do this is because sometimes the picture that they put on Alibaba on that first page is not their actual product that they're selling. So that you want them to take an actual picture of the actual product and the packaging that they normally package it in, so you can see if you're interested in the product.
Number two,
the price of 500 units plus shipping to, and then make sure you write the same address. And this is your home address. This is just your home address. And they will know that it means door-to-door shipping, but you can clarify later. And then all I'm going to do for the next ones is just raise the units. So the price of 1,000 units plus shipping. And then I'm going to keep doing that.
So here's a hack, okay? The reason we're doing this, okay? Do not ever send a message to suppliers and ask them how much does 50 units cost. Do not ever send a message to ask how much does 200 units cost. Don't ever ask for a low amount and then only send one amount. What we're doing here is we're getting a range. Even though, honestly, if we're starting to buy this product, the first order will probably never be 5,000 units, which is what Kale is typing right now. But we're doing this because for a couple reasons, right? The biggest reason we're doing this is A, it gives us something to negotiate with.
Yep.
The second biggest reason why we're doing this is it actually gives us a view into how much margin they have on the product.
Yeah. And the third thing it's doing is it's letting us see their English. Like,
Correct.
If you ask them a bunch of questions, specific questions in the first one, you'll immediately see how good they are at English.
If they have good English, and then if you're seeing where the first question was 100 units, if they give you $10 a unit for 100 units, and then they say, and then we ask how much for 5,000 units, and they say $4, that means that they have at minimum $6 of margin that they can play with.
That's so
that
true.
gives you amazing information to negotiate with. And you want to know what their English is because you want to know if you're going to be able to negotiate with them in the first place.
Yeah.
Kel, is there anything else we want to put in that message?
That's such a good hack. Like, I just want you guys to know that we're going to be dropping little hints like that throughout this video. So we always put good content at the end, so stick with us through the whole video. But anyway, I just showed you guys, I just typed this out. So if you guys want to look at this, this is what you do. 500 units, 1,000 units, 2,000 units, 5,000 units, and then just send it. So you send it to the person, or you say thank you. You just say thank you, and then put your name. So they're going to be confused by this because I put your name. But
wait, did you actually?
I actually just sent it.
He actually.
Anyway, so it pops up a tab over here. You go back. Oh crap! I should have copied and pasted that. But anyway, what you'll do is you copy and paste that whole message before you send it. Copy and paste the whole message, and then go off to all of these ones that look similar. Hit contact, and just paste. I'm just going to write paste in all capital letters. Paste that same message into these.
How many times, Kel?
15 to 20 times at least, okay? So you just keep going back. You're going to have 15 tabs up here, and you just keep popping this in, and you pop in 15 different ones.
And another hack that you can actually do to help save you some time is this trade assurance bubble and this gold supplier bubble.
That's right.
Click these and then send messages to these people, okay? You might have to scroll a little bit further, right? But these people have all been doing business. They all accept trade assurance. They all do those things. That's key. We should have said that before, but we didn't.
Yeah, I forgot.
But we're sending that to 15 to 20 suppliers minimum. Kale, what are we trying to get from the 15 to 20 suppliers? Why are we messaging that many?
So that's just trial and error. So you're going to get all these messages back, and you're going to have 15 different responses. And by those 15, we're going to gauge it based on, it's weird to say this.
To be fair, we say 15 to 20 because it's more than likely that at least a couple of them aren't going to respond at all.
They are pretty good about responding.
Right. But we're gauging
their English. I know that sounds weird, but you're going to be talking to these people a lot. You're going to be telling them, you know, where to put my labels, how to customize your product, what to put your product insert in, how to print your product insert. Like, if these people don't speak great English, you're going to have miscommunications. You're going to lose money. You're going to be frustrated. So English is the number. I mean, I guess if you speak French, find someone that speaks French. But most of the time, you want them to speak very good English.
Right. And here's the key, guys. Here's what we're doing right now. Okay. I wanna sidetrack for a second to give a little nugget.
Give a nugget.
I don't care about freight forwarding.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't care about EXW and FOB and all that other crap. I don't care.
No.
People post messages or give us questions all the time. Which shipping method should I use? None of them. We put in our home address, or when you reorder, we do all of our inspecting like with us. But when you reorder, you can give them the address for the Amazon warehouse and ship it directly from them to Amazon. We always ship it directly to us so we can inspect it ourselves. But this is what we do. We do door-to-door shipping. We don't want to bother with freight forwarders. We don't want to have somebody drop it off on a port and then have to have somebody else go pick it up and take care of customs. I was actually talking to one of somebody that we mentor, and he did this. He had it where he had them drop it off at a port, and then he had to have another company that did all this stuff where they like had to get it through customs and do all the taxes and do all this stuff. It actually ended up costing him like $800 more than he wasn't expecting. Don't do it. Get the quote from the beginning of how much it costs them to ship it from their factory to your front door.
UPS, FedEx, DHL, all of these companies will do door-to-door air shipping. I know it's not as cheap as putting it on a boat, technically, but you're not going to have to get all of these different steps, and you're going to save time and money.
Boy, I'm about to go in on you people. I hope you people are taking some notes. Listen, Your goal is not to always go after the cheapest price.
That's right.
If you are struggling because you can't get a cheap enough price and you're willing to wait 3 months to have them ship it by boat instead of by air, then you did not do product research properly.
That's right.
I'm sorry that I'm yelling at you, but listen, if you are looking for this super low cost, trying to save pennies here on boat shipping versus air shipping, then you're looking for a product that costs under $20. I guarantee it.
Yep.
Under $20, and I guarantee that your ROI is not over 200%.
That's so true.
I promise you.
Man, Taylor is preaching this video.
If you are looking for products that we teach that are over $35, over $40, over $45 that have an ROI over 200%, I guarantee you the extra dollar per unit that it costs to airship it will not hit you in any way. It will not impact you. That's why we do door-to-door. We always do air shipping. I'm sorry for yelling, but I am preaching right now, and you people are going to learn something from this video.
I don't even know how to transition out of that. I mean, that was fantastic. That was amazing.
Okay, listen. Here is what we're doing. We messaged the 15 to 20 people. Yeah. We got them back. Now we're gauging their English. We're trying to find the top 3 to 5 that have the best English. What do we do with those 3 to 5,
And then we're trying to order a sample. So I feel like I should yell because you were yelling so much. I mean, jeez. I'm trying to keep up with this energy. But anyway, you're trying to get samples. So negotiate on the samples and don't take their crap once again. You don't have to say, I want it shipped by sea. You want it shipped door to door, right to your house. And you need to get the price down too, because they're going to try to gouge you. It's going to be like 3 pens, and they're going to say it's $70 for those 3 pens. No, it's not. Say, whatever they say, cut it in half. They say $70, you say, will you take 35? And they'll probably meet you in the middle at 50. You probably end up paying 50 bucks for your samples, whatever. The samples come. How many suppliers should you order them from, Taylor?
I would say order samples from at minimum 3 different suppliers.
Yeah.
You want to get 3 samples in your house, in your hands, okay?
Yep.
Then what you're going to do is we're doing this as partners, but even if you're doing this alone, get a friend over, get your significant other over, go to your parents' house. I don't care where you go.
Testing party.
Have a bunch of people over and go through a couple different questions. Have all 3 out. And then just with people looking at them, say, which one do you think is the most expensive and which one do you think is the least expensive? You know the prices, but ask the other people. Have the people touch and feel them and play around with them. And then once again, do you still think that this one that you picked before is the most expensive? Do you still think this one is the least expensive?
Yep.
And then what do you do after you've gotten that opinion? Because that opinion, the most expensive to least expensive is literally which one is the best quality to which one is the least quality. What do you want to do after that, Kel?
Then you break them. It's the best part. You got to try to break the products. I mean, don't break them like snap them in half right away. Like slowly, you know, play with them how you would normally use the product, and then eventually really like go to the extreme. Like what would someone do? They dropped it off a high building. They dropped it.
Throw it against the wall.
Throw it at a wall. Yeah. See which one is the most durable, the highest quality. It's very important for returns. You need a product that lasts a long time, isn't easy to break, doesn't have a ton of moving parts, stuff that we've already talked about in all of our other videos.
So once you have identified the one that you think is the best quality, the one that you want to actually put your brand on, put your logo on, put it on your store and sell it on Amazon, that is the seller that you are going to go back and negotiate with. Now, negotiating with sellers is a thing, right? It's a thing that a whole bunch of people worry about. It's a thing that people are constantly worried that people are ripping them off on. Here's what you're going to do.
I think I want to get heated on this section. It's honestly, I get this so much. Like, it's like,
go.
What is with the suppliers and getting us heated? But people come to me and they say, look, Kale, the guy quoted me a $12 price and he won't move. Last time he came back and it was only a cent lower. And I'm thinking to myself, just negotiate better. You know what I'm saying? And the reason that, I'm not trying to be rude, but the reason that we did that pricing at the beginning was just basic negotiation tactics. If you have to Google negotiation tactics, something like that. But I want to tell you guys a quick story, okay? I'm in China. I'm buying stuff. I'm buying suitcases. I'm literally talking to this lady. She says, this suitcase is $3,500. I said, no, it's not. How about $1? Okay, she came down to $1,500 on her next price. I was like, hold on a second. It just dropped $2,000. How about $2? Came down to $500, $3, $2.50, $4. You know, like this just kept happening. It kept going. I went up by $1. She went down by half. I got the suitcase for like $32. So, I mean, I don't know much, but it's just psychology. All they're trying to do is highball you so that you meet them. If they say $3,500 and you say $1,000, they won because they wanted to get you for that. They're just messing with you. So get them back.
So listen,
down.
I'll give you an exact example, okay? If somebody tells you a product, the unit plus shipping, everything includes shipping, is $15, okay? Yep. That means that they are making a buttload of money off you at $15.
Yes.
And that means that they can go down to at least, at minimum, $10, $11, $12 and still make money.
Yes.
So you know what my counter offer to $15 is? Yep. I'll give you $4.
Yes, exactly.
$4 a unit.
Yeah.
And they're going to go,
ha ha.
They're going to go, ha, we can't do that. We're going to lose our money. And you say, look, I'm thinking about, even if you're not doing this, say this. I'm thinking about ordering 2,000 units.
Yeah.
Can you give me $4?
Yep.
And they'll say, oh, well, for 2,000 units, we can get you down to $11. Mm-hmm. And you say, no. I need it at the highest $5.
They'll say, okay, we'll come
negotiate.
down to $9.
You're going to think that you're being a jerk. You're going to think that you're lowballing them. But I promise you, these people are making so much money off of Americans who are just trying to make a quick penny on Amazon. They're making money.
Yeah, because we don't know what their margins are, and they know that. They know they got us right where they want. But anyway, you negotiate the price, you get the price down, and then what do we do after that? The most important thing is communication. So I just want to call this section communication. So there's all these little steps that you need to do. We don't need to get too much into the weeds here, but you need to send them your product packaging. You need to get the product packaging made. Then you need to send them what's going to go in the box. You have to send them the product insert, the manual, whatever you want in the box, you have to send it to them. Do not rely on your supplier to put stuff in the box. They're Chinese, remember this, right? Okay, so one time we were like, all right, we'll just put this in the box. That's all I said. I just said, put this product insert in the box, and I didn't tell her that she couldn't put other stuff in the box, right? So she put my USA, product insert asking for a review and stuff on top. And then she put a completely all Chinese manual underneath in 1,000 units. And she didn't know because she reads Chinese and that looks right to her.
Yep.
But there can be no Chinese stuff in the box.
Yep. You get all that done. Box design, what goes in the box, what does not go in the box, everything done, okay? And make sure that they're not going to add cost to that. Sometimes there is a cost depending on how much you're getting put on the box design. If it's all in color, that all you can negotiate. Yep. But remember before when I said when you're negotiating with them, tell them you want to buy 2,000 units. Now what you're going to say after you got box design,
this is a good hack.
Insert,
this is a nugget.
everything done, right? You're going to say, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy 200 units. I'm going to buy 300 units. I'm going to buy 500 units. Whatever you're actually going to buy. You're going to buy 200 units. I'm going to buy 200 units at this price. Please send me an invoice on PayPal, on Alibaba Trade Assurance, however you're going to pay for it. Yep. And you know what? Sometimes they just do it. Yeah. But if they come back and they say, no, this quote was for 2,000, say, well, look, here's what I'm doing. I'm ordering 300 now, and I'm going to be placing an order for, at minimum, another 1,700 within the next 90 days. Yep. Thank you for honoring this price. Don't give them an out. Yeah. Say, thank you for giving me this price. That's good. I appreciate it. Yeah. Done.
Yep. And then walk away. If they don't want to, if you walk away for a few days, I know you have to be patient, but if you walk away, you'll get that invoice in PayPal. Trust us, you will. Another quick hack, I'm giving you guys free stuff because you're watching for the whole video. If they will say this, and they're pretty sticklers on this. They will say, we can't make 200 boxes. And the reason they can't make 200 boxes is because they're actually outsourcing that to a different supplier. Right. They're not making them on site. And this I've actually found is kind of a hard thing. No matter what we do, even if we try crazy tactics, it doesn't work. So you might need to get 1,000 boxes. And what you can do to get around this is say, look, okay, I'll take the 1,000 boxes, but I'm still ordering only 200 units, and you are going to have to store the extra 800 boxes for me. All my other suppliers have done this, even if you haven't ordered one. They've done it for us. So just say, other suppliers have done this, and they'll store them for you. There's a little hack for you.
And that is a lot of things about suppliers.
Yeah. That's a lot.
We're going to make some more videos on suppliers. We're going to talk about them some more. And we answer questions every single day about suppliers. But don't let these people push you around. Yep. I apologize for being heated. And I also want to say this. I do love Chinese people. Yeah, I don't want anyone to take this as we hate Chinese people, take advantage of them. It's not what we're saying. Yeah. They are very nice people, but at the end of the day, it's a business relationship, and you have to treat it like a business relationship, not like you're talking to a random person on the internet.
That's right. So true. So there's more steps. Obviously, you finally make that order. You wait for it to come. You make sure that your labels are on the product. You have to specifically tell them, put your label on each and every product. And again, we can answer these questions for you guys. But what we wanted to do really is just make an overview video dealing with suppliers to kind of just take the air out of all this confusion that's out there. Like, it's just so confusing. Everyone's confused.
Yep. And everything we told you on this video, we do. Everything we told you, we use. Everything that we've told you, we do and have done and will continue to do. So we're not pulling this out of our asses. We're not like telling you something. Just please trust us. It will work. It has worked for us, so we know that it will work for you.
That's right. So thank you for watching. If you've been here for a long time, we love you. If you're new, we love you. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. I want you to, if you've made it this far, comment below and tell me you made it this far. And also
comment below and say blue elephant.
Say blue elephant. But also, I want to know what's all those things we talked about, what you've had trouble with your suppliers.
That's good.
Because I just I want to see kind of a survey. So tell me what you've had trouble with.
Love you guys.
Peace. I'm turning the camera off before it's a bad ending. I'm turning it off.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. This is my chance. I'm Taylor Hyatt, signing out.